discuss the December 7th Halo Master Chief Collection content update. Now, there's a few things on here that were improved, but at the same time, some of the things they said they'd fix, they really didn't, and I'm going to get down into that here in a second. First, we're just going to go over the actual content update notes that see what's going on there. While you watch, here's some video footage of me playing Team Slayer, a little bit of Halo 2, Halo 3. Don't hold me to any of this gameplay because I was more focused on watching for improvements and things that were kind of still issues, prominent issues. So I wasn't really actually focusing on more of the shooting side, really. But anyways, let's get right down into it. Oh, before we do that, I also want to mention I just got in today my HD 60 recorder and my Blue Yeti microphone. So, as a treat to you guys and all of our viewers, just big appreciate. Sorry, a little tired today, but it just is a big appreciation to you guys. You're gonna start seeing our videos come out with 1080p at least and 60 frames per second. So I hope that that's a little visual treat for you all. I hope that you appreciate that. We appreciate what you've done for us. And anyways, back to the actual notes and such, things you're probably watching this video for. So let's start off with the first thing, which is in matchmaking and parties, which is the focus of this update really. Made improvements to matchmaking team balance. Now this has definitely seen a huge improvement. There's still some regional issues where everybody's kind of having different issues that others might not in another area, but I'm going to try to keep with the general things that everybody together is having issues with. And as far as team balance, I've rarely run into, unless players quit in game, a 7-on-3 or an 8-on-4 or whatever the crazy numbers were at originally. But I've even seen, I was in a lobby with 9 players and they sent another player to another lobby to make it 4-on-4 so we could start the match as quick as possible. So that was nice. The next one is made an update to improve matchmaking search times and success rates, specifically expediting the players found and connecting session search phases. This has definitely seen a huge improvement. It still takes about an average of anywhere from 1 to 3-ish minutes to find a match, depending on what search list you're in. So it still could see a lot of improvement, but I'm more than happy that it's getting faster and faster, keeping you in those games. Now, along with that, I want to talk about, there's a current issue a lot of people are having, some aren't, but a majority of us are, is the big team battle search not working, period. I've even tried waiting up to I think it was 25 minutes to find a match in that list, just to see if it was a player count issue or if I could even possibly find one. I tried the whole, wait 4 minutes, back out, wait 4 minutes, back out, and then I just wanted to see how long it actually would take. And I'll let you know, I never found one. Not one, even waiting that whole 25 minutes just to see what was up. Some people don't have this issue. Like I said, everybody's a little different here, which is kind of crazy, but it is true. But that is a thing I definitely hope to see in the next patch notes, or at least that they notice it's there even. Oh, I also want to let you guys know real quick that I'm testing this patch about 24 hours after it was released. So I definitely gave it time for everybody to download it and for it to actually sink into the Xbox and the game. But back to the notes. Let's see. Made improvements to prevent the player's rank from resetting unexpectedly. Now that has definitely been fixed. I haven't run into that issue. I've never been able to get past rank 15 because it kept resetting me randomly. But now, sitting at a wonderful rank 4, it hasn't dropped randomly when I've left a search or doing it whenever it felt like. So that's nice. I hope that's working for everybody because that's a huge ball buster pretty much. Made an update to resolve an issue that allowed players to be placed into an incorrect lobby after a matchmaking game. Also referred to me and a lot of my friends as going into a different dimension, so to speak. It was the craziest thing. You just randomly get kicked from a match or finish a match or leave a lobby, and it just throw you into some other player's random party. Sometimes there'd be 12 people in the party just from the match are just people you've never even met on Xbox Live before. I don't know what the deal with that was, or how that even became an issue, but it's fixed, so you don't have to worry about freaking out that you're in some other dimension now. Made improvements to prevent the party from being disbanded upon returning to the lobby. Now, that it's still sometimes it won't happen, but the majority of the time you can even see in the top right corner of the screen, into the match scoreboard, it'll say like loading party or sending to party, some kind of prompt. But for the most, it takes a little bit, which is weird. Normally you shouldn't have to wait 30 seconds to stay in the party you were in many other games, but not complaining because at least you do stay in the party when you return to the lobby. Made an update to ensure the players are sorted by team in the match bound screen. Yes, that's kind of a little tweak to kind of keep the sync and speed going. So I haven't run into an issue where I'm on like the player sorting loading segment, and it just randomly freezes and doesn't continue. So I think that's what they meant that they were addressing there. I'm not sure, but either way, that I have noticed that has been made an improvement. Resolved an issue where Team Slayer matches in Halo 3 could separate players onto individual teams. I personally never ran into this issue. I think that's one of those regional, everybody's different things. But I'm going to assume they fixed it because I haven't run into it since the patch, or before the patch, so I'm going to assume that there. Resolved an issue where players could be placed into a group of 7 players and unable to find more. Definitely ran into this a lot. You'd be 7 players, it wouldn't find any more, it'd just sit there on the team sorting screen or the found a match screen, and just nothing would happen. You'd have to close the game or back out. Made improvements to ensure that the party leader is prompted to bring party when leaving the lobby. No, that has not been fixed. I've seen it across multiple Xboxes, multiple different areas, myself too. Whenever you have begun a search for a matchmaking type and say it's not loading, or for whatever reason you want to leave the lobby, it will not prompt you to bring your party with you. It'll tell you if you leave this screen, you will leave your party and the search. Even when you're the party leader, it doesn't matter, you will leave the party regardless. Now, when you are sitting at the find a game screen, where you're just kind of looking for what search lobby you want to go into, or if you're in like a custom match or forge or something like that, it will prompt you to bring the party with you, and it will bring your party. That's the only time it'll actually do it. If you actually start a search and you leave, which is where most people were having the issues to begin with of losing their party, still has not been fixed. So keep that in mind. Made an update to ensure that split screen players cannot be divided onto different teams. Honestly, I thought that was kind of fun, sitting there going competitive with somebody on the same Xbox, but they have fixed this and tested it, haven't had that issue. So you won't have anybody on your team betraying you anymore that's on split screen. So that's a little nice. Made improvements to ensure that clients are not kicked from parties at the end of matchmaking games with a failed to connect error. They have fixed this, or so far I haven't run into it, but I'm going to keep it affected, and fingers crossed that they did fix that, because like I said, I haven't run into it yet. Made an update to ensure that Halo 2 anniversary matches do not continue indefinitely after opposing teams quits. That is really nice, because there's random matches where everybody would rage quit an anniversary or whatever the case was, and you'd just be sitting there betraying your buddies for like 7 minutes trying to kill all that time. So it just kind of keeps speeding up the process of you finding games and not being frustrated by the little things. Made an update to ensure that parties are not separated when the party leader navigates through multiple tiles. Again, they did fix that. Like I said earlier, the bring party when you're leaving the search screen doesn't work, but you can navigate through multiple tiles, which is nice, but I'd still love to see more party fixes in general. But I'm going to tell you right now, through my issues and other people I've seen on the forums as well, when you're trying to find a game with a party, it takes so much longer. Just trying to get the party together, invites still don't work, join party still doesn't work. Just kind of a hit and miss. Like you have like a 50-50 shot of when I hit join party or accept that invite, I'm going to my bud's party to play with him. So that's a huge just frustration, because one of the core things of Halo is just teamwork, strategy, and playing with friends in general. So the fact that big team battles still, search is still broken, and the parties still are like a 50-50 shot of it actually working is kind of frustrating. they've come a long way. At least you can find games, but I really want to see some improvements to parties so I can play games with friends as well as find games at the same time, not one or the other. They made a couple improvements to custom games, just kind of little tweaks where team selection is a little easier, and the make party leader function works properly, which that's kind of a 50-50 thing there. Anything with the parties really is just kind of like a close your eyes and take a shot. They fixed 4 achievements, which is nice because I still am missing like 10 achievements I've earned, so we'll see how that goes. A couple just game specific updates, nothing too serious there, just little tweaks. Improvements to Halo Combat Evolved fall damage is nice because I don't know if any of you ever ran into it, but I randomly tried to do a little crouch jump to try to get a little higher than you can normally jump in that terrible jump height of the game, I guess. But I missed the jump, and then I let go of crouch as I was about to hit the ground, which is like a 3-foot drop. So normally that wouldn't do, or not even, it was like a 2-foot drop, which anybody can be alright from that. But as I let go of crouch, it just randomly killed my character. So I hope that's one of the things they fixed with the fall damage, because you could fall like 3 feet and die with full shield health. So that'll be a nice little issue with the overall. There's so many issues with Halo 1's multiplayer, I don't even want to talk about it. Giant, like 5-foot hitboxes, all kinds of crazy nonsense. A couple of campaign issues with Halo 2 Classic. Some stability issues to matchmaking custom games, Halo 4 campaign. Halo 4 had a lot of weird issues where like the level just wouldn't load. There was one level where I was riding on well, not really, it's not called an elephant, but it's an elephant just with a giant cannon on it. I forget what the level's called, but I was riding on top of it, and randomly the level just didn't load, so we were just like floating through space on an elephant. It was kind of a nice little trip ride, but other than that, I mean, it's just kind of, you can't even finish the level because of that. And then a few miscellaneous updates to like make clan tags appear post-game, emblems displayed post-game, which, you know, it's not a huge issue, but it's nice just to see that. But that's all I got really on the matchmaking side and party side of patch notes. Now, through some of the gameplay you might have been watching, or not, I don't know. You can kind of see still a couple issues, lag issues. Black screen of death happened in one of the first footage rolls I was showing, where randomly the screen will just go black in the game, and sometimes you'll even have to just like close the whole Halo application period to reset it. But I don't know if that's an issue when like the host changes, or if it just randomly is like, hey, I'm no longer going to send data to the host of the match. I don't know what the case is, but at least now from what I've seen, it'll reload the map, doing all like the intro shit again, but still keeping the score, so that's kind of nice. But I hope they fix that indefinitely. Another issue is sometimes with the lag, like shots won't load or grenades won't load, so you'll randomly die from like nothing. You'll be like, what the hell, or an explosion will just pop out of a damn wall with no warning. You know, like seeing somebody throw a grenade. A couple issues there. Killing each other at the same time. That is more of a prominent issue in Halo 2 from what I've seen in the Anniversary and the Classic, but I've seen it even in Halo 3 as well. And I'm not, I mean, sometimes in some cases, say it's a frag fest or you both just happen to shoot each other at the same time. It happens, but it's happened so much, I feel like there's a core issue there with just the player. I mean, I don't know if it's the host issue, if they have bad connection, or if it's just a game issue, but either way, I really hope to see some fixes to, if they're going to leave it with players hosting the game themselves, or if they're going to make dedicated servers, whatever the case is, I hope they find some kind of solution there. Other than that, I mean, the patch still made some improvements. It didn't make I mean, from what I've seen, it hasn't made as many issues as the last few patches have. I mean, sometimes it's like they fix one thing and break 2 things. So it's kind of counterproductive. But with this patch, all I've noticed is improvements so far to the issues. So I hope that's the same for everybody. Like I said, I mean, there's just, everybody's a little different. Everybody has some weird things. Some of the things I might have even said, you'd be like, what the hell is he talking about? But I hope that they just keep rolling these updates out. I'm really appreciating the hard work they've put in even through the course of the holidays. As much as I'd hate for them to work on the holidays, because nobody should do that, but here they are rolling out an update on Sunday. So I mean, I hope they keep throwing that through. They're probably trying to fix the game by Christmas, you know, for all the little Christmas noobs we get to shoot at to get the game in. But I mean, only time will tell. We're just gonna have to wait and see. The next patch will probably be here in a week or two, and we'll just go on it from there. I mean, I appreciate you guys watching. I hope just seeing some actual footage of post-patch gameplay, or just hearing some of the things I've noticed or seen that have been improvements. I hope that helps you guys. I hope it brings back some of that jolly Halo spirit, so we can just get more people back on the servers, and not servers, but more people back on the game, and just keep having fun, keep playing with parties, hopefully with no issues, and all that good stuff. But this is Thunker here, guys, and I appreciate you watching. Again, I'm going to say I got a new recorder, so you're going to be seeing us videos of that clear 1080p HD and all that fancy stuff, 60 frames per second, and a new mic, so some better quality, so you can hear my voice, whether you hate it or you like it. I don't know what the case is, but thanks again, guys, and take it easy.